is Radio Romania International. You are listening to our 1-hour broadcast in English for listeners in Western Europe and Africa. We can also be heard on the internet at www.ri.ro, Channel 1. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter and other social media platforms. Our programs are also available on TuneIn, Radio Romania International 1, and in Europe via satellite Eutelsat 16A on 11,512 MHz, vertical polarization, azimuth 16 degrees east. We wish you good reception conditions.
Hello, I'm Ana Maria Popescu with the news. First, the headlines. The Israeli army announced entering the north of Gaza Strip and expanding military operations in the Palestinian enclave while stepping up attacks against Hamas. Ukraine tries to secure international support for its peace plan in a two-day meeting held in Malta, and daylight saving time ends in Romania on Saturday night. The Israeli army has today announced it entered the north of Gaza Strip and expanded military operations in the Palestinian enclave while stepping up attacks against Hamas. For the third consecutive night, tanks entered the area supported by 100 aircraft. According to the latest information available, clashes are ongoing and Israeli troops are still on site. The army has avoided official announcement regarding the land attacks so as not to jeopardize the lives of the over 220 hostages taken by Hamas, Israeli media report. Israel had only made brief raids into Gaza during the 3 weeks of strikes designed to eliminate the Hamas fighters who killed over 1,400 Israelis on October the 7th. Telephone and internet connections with Gaza have been cut in what the media describe as the largest strike so far. An Israeli military spokesman said that today Israel will allow access to Gaza for trucks carrying food, water and medicines. In fresh talks with the Israeli defense minister, the Pentagon chief called for the protection of civilians during the operation. On Friday night, the United Nations General Assembly adopted a resolution calling for a humanitarian ceasefire. The resolution is not compulsory, but it has political weight. Israel and the United States voted against, while Romania abstained. The Romanian Foreign Minister Luminița Dobescu Friday had a telephone conversation with the British Foreign Secretary James Cleverly to discuss the situation in Israel and Gaza Strip, focusing on the need to ensure close coordination in order to avoid regional spillover. According to the Romanian Foreign Ministry, the two officials emphasized the importance of continued humanitarian aid to the population in Gaza and of the immediate and unconditional release of all hostages. Ukraine is seeking international support for its peace plan in a two-day meeting held as of today in Malta. As many as 50 countries are taking part, but Russia is not among them. According to France Press, this is the third meeting of this kind, and organizers hope it would result in a joint declaration. The 10-point plan proposed by Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky includes, among other things, the pull-out of Russian troops from the occupied Ukrainian territories, including Donbass, part of which is under separatist control since 2014, and Crimea, occupied and annexed by Russia in 2014. Last year, Moscow annexed 4 Ukrainian regions, partly occupied by its troops after the large-scale invasion of February the 24th. On Saturday night, Romania switches to winter time, setting clocks back 1 hour from 4 a.m. to 3 a.m. Sunday will thus be 25-hour long. Daylight saving time, first suggested by the scientist Benjamin Franklin in 1784, is currently used in 70 countries. The concept has come under debate in recent years, with the European Union asking member states to end seasonal clock changes and choose either wintertime or summertime. but a decision in this respect is yet to be made. And that was the news bulletin on Radio Romania International.